Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Avir Avir Maedhi Rudro Jate Dakshinam Mukham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Te Namang Om Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Oh, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are back to, and we are at the end of the chapter, fourth chapter. And that fourth chapter, I will have two verses left to discuss. I will do that first and then go to recapitulate the entire fourth chapter so that we can go to the fifth chapter next day. So we have read the other day that Ekam, with the verses we have read the other day, there we find that the verse was that Ekam mang sangsrayat partho satchidanandam abhayam. Therefore, everyone should take refuge in me only. Who am I? I am not the man as you see. I am not the person as you see, but I am the Satchidananda. I am the absolute consciousness, bliss, and that unfaltering, unchanging reality. And I am also Ahamkada Laksham. In Vedanta, we say Aham Brahmasmi. So, what does it mean by Aham? Saying this word Aham, what does it mean? What does it indicate? Brahma. Brahma. So, Aham Padasya, the word Aham indicates that thing. I am that absolute reality. He's telling that I am, and I am Aham Tad Lakshan Tad Ahama Saksi. And I am that witness consciousness. I am that Niskalam. There is no kala. There is no parts. Partless. Everything has a part. Human being having so many parts. Hand, leg, eyes, ear, head. The table has a leg, hand, tail, top. So part. But I cannot be divided into parts. I am partless, absolute. So you take refuge, or everyone should take refuge in me. But don't mistake. By me, I don't mean, should not mean that I am this embodied being. That's why we misunderstand the incarnations, avatars. Many people have a big question, who is incarnation? Incarnation is like, they look like human being, like you and me. But no, he is not. What he is saying again and again, that ekam mang, only surrender to me alone. Who is that? O Partho, Satchidanandam, which is Satchidananda, and which is imperishable truth, Abhayam, and that which is indicated, Aham Padasya Laksham, that which is indicated by Aham. Aham Brahmasmi, in that analysis, Tat Tvamasi, thou art that. What is that Tat? I am indicated. That word Tat means Brahman. Tvam means thou, individual Atman. This Atman is the one with the Brahman. So that indicated by the word, what is called the Ahamkada. I here means Ahama Sakshi, and the eternal witness, undivided witness. And understanding not only this, but you have to find the identity with me. Swatmanam Brahmarupena. Not only knowing God is everywhere. You have to know I am that divine. The same Satchidananda. I am also that Satchidananda. So next line is 46 verse we read. Very important. They have made it separate. Another verse number he has given. First part is Ahampada and Brahmasmi. Aham Asmi. Asmi means I am. Feel that I-ness, amness. That what is Aham Brahma, that I-ness. What is that I-ness? I-ness is your nature of your Atman, the self. So, Swatmanam, your own self, as Brahma Rupena. You know yourself that you are Brahman. Gatva, and knowing this is not intellectual knowledge. This is the experience. So you know me and know you. You know me and know you. If you know and this identity you feel, there is no difference. Then Gatva Mukta Bhavarjuna. You will be totally free from all bondage, all suffering, all coming and going. Eternal freedom. So this is very important verse. Ramakrishna says one place, you have to know two things. Who am I and who are you? And what is the relationship? It's surprising, exactly the same one. Sri Ramakrishna in the Gospel you will find is talking to Swami Vivekananda and others, Narayan and others. You have to know only these two things. Who are you? Who am I? And what is the relationship? Aham, Brahma, Asmi. Asmi is the relationship. Tat, Tam, Ashi. Thou, that, are. That are. Are means identity. So to know this identity is important. Experience that identity. Not to feel that you are separate from that. Oh, Brahman is there, I am here. That is a duality. But you should have to know Krishna. I have said so much thing, but your total freedom will come when you will understand this truth that I am that. And you will feel that, oh, this Krishna is Brahman, Satchidananda, Abhaya, partless, and I am that Satchidananda, one. There is no distinction. So this should be the ultimate goal. Now, 47 verse, which we read today, that says 47, Dehatmama ninang drishti, Dehatmama ninang drishti, Dehe aham mama shabdata, Dehe aham mama shabdata, Kubuddhayo na jananti, Kubuddhayo na jananti, Mamo bhavam anamayam, Mamo bhavam anamayam. So what he says, Dehatmamaninam drishtihi, those who are Deho Atma Abhiman. Abhiman means identification. Those who identify with the body, those people in their vision, Drishtihi, Dehe Aham Mama Shabdat. Always they think this is me and this is mine. Me and mine. And because of that, Kubuddhi, the bad buddhi, wrong understanding. Buddhi means understanding. Because of this wrong understanding, na jananti, they never know momo bhavam, my spirit, which is anamayam. Momo bhavam, my spirit, which is beyond all, free from all disease of worldliness. Niramay means one who is sick gets cured is called Niramay. So, so this is very get guidance. That's why Ramakrishna said Vedanta is good, but not for these people who have the body identity. Dehatma Abhiman, it one, and they will misunderstand everything. I, they will not understand the real import of I. I am Brahman, when you say, then you think that this body, this visible universe, what you see, it is nothing. You are nothing. You are not this, not this, not this. You have to be established in that what you are really. But those who have strong body identity, Vedanta is not good for them. That's why purify the mind. That's why they should be studying bhakti yoga, practicing bhakti yoga, doing karma yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga will be coming this intellectual understanding and dhyana yoga. That means they should have to practice long time meditation, prayer and karma, good karma. Then chitta shuddhi will happen. Mind will be purified then. And then with the pure mind, then one will be able to meditate on God. They will be feeling this, it will catch them. Yes, I am. Whenever they say I, they will say, no, 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 no. It is not this physical. No, 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 I am not that. It will be, they will get inside it. So Dehatma Maninam. Dehatma Maninam means those who think that the body is myself, real self, capital self, not small self. Drishtihi, with the eyes of notion, deha in the body, aham mama sabdata. When they use I and me, normally I think I means this, mama means everything. They don't think like that. Those who are purified, they will think I, Satchidananda, not the body, not the mind. Oi, I am that Shiva, Shivoham, Shivoham. Manobuddhi now, now, I am Satchidananda. So, drishtihi dehe aham mama shabdata. They have, those who have the dehe in the body, aham and mama, me and mine idea, then kubuddhi. Their buddhi is not purified. That's why the buddhi is wrong buddhi, wrong understanding, wrong buddhi. No jananti. They do not know momo bhavam anamayam. They do not know what is my bhavam, my spirit, which is beyond the all sorrows and suffering or all the disease of worldliness. My real spirit is beyond all disease of worldliness. There is no trace of worldliness. What is worldliness? World is true. Whatever in the life situation happening, so important. Not understanding, these are all the play of Maya. Yeah, it is happening. We have to act and react, but it is not important. It is going on like that. But it is Satchidananda. To understand that Satchidananda aspect, that is called, he is not worldly. Who is worldly? Who is not worldly? Being in the world, we are all worldly. But no, there are people who are pure intellect. They live in the world, but they don't belong to the world. They are not worldly. They live in the world like a boat lives in the water, but water is not in the boat. So, worldliness, this Me and mindness, a simple word. Me and see, whole problem of our life, spiritual life, comes from this identification: me and mine, me and mine. So whenever me and mine is gone, then there is no problem. All problem vanishes. Me and mine when it goes. So this is kubuddhi. They do not know no jananti momo bhavam, my bhavam, my spirit, which is beyond all worldliness. So very simple thing. It is so the worldly minded people should not read first Vedanta. Those who are purified little bit by should pure karma, selfless service, egoless life dedicated to God, and eh, by karma, by meditation, by eh, prayer and devotion, they have purified themselves, or by then they will be fit to have this Vedanta. That's why in the um, in the study of the Vedanta, at the very beginning, it is said, "Who is a competent student?" We normally we don't talk of the competency of the student. We talk about the philosophy too much. But we have to understand competency is more important issue. What is the competence? We repeat many times. The scripture said, Vedanta Sara says, Odhikari tu. Who is a Odhikari? Who is a competent person? Odhikari tu apatato odhigato akhila vedartha. He has read all the Vedas. What the question of few books, Aprakshanuriti, this, that? No. The entire Vedas they have read. Apatato, Adhigato, Akhila Veda, and have understood what is the overall meaning of it. Why so many language, so many verses, so many big practice of sacrificial fire, these, that, why it is said? For purification of the mind. He who understands that, apatato adhigato, he has apparently understood, not deep. That's why he is a student. Adhigato, akhila vedartha. And osmin janmo janmantareva, in this life and in other life, he is free from kamyo nishiddha varjana purusharam. He does not perform any work with desire, material gain. He does, okay, it is to be done, done, hands off. So, kammo and nisiddha, oh, it is forbidden, I should not do. There is no such thing. He has finished with that. That means he does not do negative karma, forbidden karma, and apatato and kammo and nisiddha. Kammo means any karma you do for the pleasure of God. I am doing it for God. Or it is for selfless activity. So this selflessness should be there. Otherwise, he is not fit to be a student even. Apatato digato akhila vedartho asmin janmo janmantareva. And not only previous life, many previous life, he is a good soul. He didn't do any karma which is entangled with forbidden. You should not. Society prohibits those type of bad karma. Killing people, torturing people, indulging into unethical, moral, unethical lifestyle. So these are, he is so pure that he didn't do the other life, this life also. Baba, see, if we find such candidate, then he will be a good candidate. But we have to find such candidate. That's why it is said, those people, and then what is left out, let me see. Apatato digato akilo vedartho, asmin janmani janmantareva kamma nishiddha varjana purusharam, otivo nirmala shanta. He has become very pure, very pure, Nirmala Shanta. And that is a candidate who is fit to read Vedanta. So that means it should be very sincere and pure soul, and always think that I am not the body. I am seeing it. I am a failure, but this is not me. I am that pure soul. So this should be hammered again and again and again. So that's why this is this concluding verses 47 saying that dehatmo vimaninam drishtihi, this the vision, and it is said that those who look upon the body as the self think of the body only when they hear sounds like I and mine. Always I think. Whenever I say I know this body mind complex. Mine means which is connected with my shirt, my watch, my books, or my this, my that. So it is always connected with the physical body, mind, and its associate things. This is the ignorant people, we think like that. So well, that's the Dehatma Viman. Tara Kubuddhayo. So this, their buddhi is not yet purified. Because of that, na jananti. They do not know. Even they see me Krishna. Even Ramakrishna moves around. Even Buddha moves around. These kubuddhi, these people who have this misunderstanding or impure mind, not purified yet, they no jananti. They do not know. Mamo bhavam anamayam. What is my spirit? Who am I really? Though I am embodied, but I am anamayam. I am beyond the world, worldliness. That spirit of pure, beyond world state of mind. That means he is God himself. We don't understand. Sri Ramakrishna also said, hey, can everyone understand Avatar? That's why he occasionally used to ask some of the disciples, what do you think about me? And to test how much they have understood. Because he looks like an ordinary person. He behaves very ordinarily. Yes, he feels hunger, he feels thirst, he sleeps, he scolds, he is happy, he's unhappy sometimes, like a child. So hide and seek play goes on. That's why it says they don't understand. That's why Avatara always misunderstood. In the Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says the same thing. Abhujananti mang mudha. Mudha, fools. Abhujananti, ignores me, misunderstands me. Abhujananti mang mudha. Manushing tanumasrito. Why? Because I have taken a human birth. I look like a human being. My two eyes, my ears, my hand, my feet. I also grow like any baby. I also reach our maturity, youth. I also go and die one day. I have disease also. So all the human characteristics saying Abhujananti Mang Mudha. These are Mudha, means fools. And here they are saying that that person Kubuddhi, his understanding is wrong. Wrong understanding. People are wrong. So Abhujananti Mang Mudha Manushing Tanum Asritam. Because I partake an ordinary human body. Mang Mudha. Manushing Tanum Asritam, as like a human personality. Parang Bhavam. This is the human aspect. I have a supreme aspect, divine aspect, infinite aspect. No jananti. Param bhavam na jananti. They do not know my param bhav, the supreme bhav, the supreme state, supreme mood. They do not understand. Mama bhuta maheswaram. They do not understand. I am the Lord of the universe. Bhuta means the created being. Anything created in the universe, I am the Lord of that creation. They do not understand. That misunderstanding because of their impure mind. So Bhagavad Gita says the same thing. Here also same thing. And Shankaracharya also comments very nicely on these areas that Bhagavan, that Bhagavan, such a Bhagavan, that Bhagavan, Ajopishan, being birthless, he has no birth. How can he be born? Infinite, can it take a born? But no. Ajopishan, being infinite, being birthless, Abhayatma, which is imperishable nature. He is born and he dies. No? It is opposite of imperishable nature. Or such a Bhagavan, Ajopishan, being birthless, Ajopishan, Abhayatma, imperishable nature, not decaying nature. Dehovan, evil. He born like a Deho. Any embodied being is born. Christ also born in a manger. So how people will understand he is a God? But he is God himself. Dehovan evo, Jato evo, as if he is born from mother's womb. Jato evo. Kurban laksati. It is found to act like that by Samayaya. He does it by his own power. That is called the Maya power. By the magical power of Maya, he, the infinite, appears to be finite. The infinite sky looks like a dome. Is it dome? Sky is dome? No. There is no flat. There is no structure like that. It's all flat. You go as much as you go, you'll find that it's all straight and flat. No? But we see the dome. It Ebo. It seems like that as if he is born like a child. He cries and he looks like that. Sometimes plays like a toy. And as every child is born, they are also born like that. So they take medicine like us when we have some problem. They also go to the doctor. Ramakrishna went to doctors. So many doctors used to visit him. So how can you think he's God? Hey. So it is by his own Maya. But why he takes this trouble? Is it not a big trouble for a great personality to behave like this? That because Bhutanuja Krikshaya, for out of compassion for the created being, because they are in dire darkness, to show them light. Avatars come. That's why they show light for thousands of years. Christ is showing light thousands of years. Buddha is showing thousands of years. Rama, Krishna, like that. They are showing light. Born, died, but immortal. Crucifixion was done and resurrection. They are not dead. They are eternal. So that is the idea. Kubuddhi person, those who are not purified in mind, they don't understand that. And that is the repentance of Bhagavan Krishna here. 48 verse. So the running translation will be like that. Those who look upon the body as the cell, big cell, capital cell, Atman, think of the body only when they hear any sound like I and mine. They think that everyone says I, whenever I say I, as a body-mind complex. Mine means it is connected with my body, my emotions, my intellect. No? You wrote a line, few article, it's a mine article. My, me, mine. Anyone does something, praises it, I feel joy. How many articles are coming in the world? But if I write something, someone say, oh, wow, why is it? I'm getting appreciation on the online. And two people have sent appreciation. No, but we are very happy with it.
Then once next we told that story like that. So on some brahmacharis were sitting with Ramakrishna Mission Sadhu. So the newspaper, some big event happened. So the newspaper took the photo, and when it was published, then only Swamis were seen, not these brahmacharis, no photo. So one of them told them, "Hey, come, our photo is published." So they came with lot of enthusiasm. And they said, "But our photo is not there. This dark area, we are there. So you see dark."
So we are really, see, every day Los Angeles Times is coming out, no? So who pays attention? Whose name has been mentioned there? But suppose one day my name goes over there, huh? On that day, I was referred in this magazine, in this article, in this, and I am very. Huh? So this is always the weakness of human mind. That this is the I mean, one magazine, one page, which line, where, how many names are coming every day. But I think my article, my name, my little thing, my photo has come somewhere. As you said, the photo story. So similarly, so this is our weak point. It's a deho vimana. And this is kubuddhi. This buddhi is not purified. That's why it is taking to wrong direction. So it should be in the right direction. Kubuddhi. Therefore, those who look upon the body as the self think of the body only when they hear sound, when they hear sounds like I and mine. These crooked minded people do not know my capital, my nature, which is free of the disease of worldliness, which is free from the worldly disease of worldliness. Free from the disease of worldliness. Now, 48th verse. Chaitanyam tam aham sarvam. Chaitanyam tam aham sarvam. Sarupam avalokaya. Sarupam avalokaya. Iti te kothitang tattvam. Iti te kothitang tattvam. Sarvasaram anuttamam. Sarvasaram anuttamam. Wonderful conclusion. This is the concluding verse of this chapter 4. But it says, Chaitanyam Tam. You are, Krishna tells us, you are Chaitanya. You are consciousness. Aham, I, Krishna, I am consciousness. Satchidananda. Sarvam, Sarupam, Aham, Sarvam, Sarupam Avalokaya. Everything you see, Sarvam, you see, it is your essential nature. You say, you see, this, it is nothing. Your nature, your divine nature is here in the form of table. It is that same consciousness appearing in so many forms. That means it's a very bright and beautiful conclusion. But conclusive advice of the 4th chapter, Arjuna, you see not only I am I, Krishna as Satchidananda, you are also Satchidananda. Chaitanyam Tvam. Oh Arjuna, you, Tvam means you are Chaitanya, you are consciousness. Aham, I am also same. And Sarvam, everything you see, look at it, Swarupam, it is your own spiritual nature. Avalokaya, look at that, see that, find that. Itite, so it is itite kothitam. It is the, I am telling you this, kothitam means I am saying you, or I have described it to you. Tattam, the truth. This is the truth I am telling you. Sarvasaram is the saram is the essence of everything which is noble and absolute. And anuttamam, there is no higher knowledge beyond this. There is no higher experience than this, to feel that I, Krishna, am Chaitanya, you are Chaitanya, And everything you see, it is that Chaitanya. And this is the essence of all knowledge, and this is the highest and is the final of experience of all sages. So look upon you, me, and every object, essentially as your conscious self. This is the Satchidananda thing. You, me, that's why God, here is the unity. God, the sadhaka, and the objective universe. Jeev, Jagat, Ishwar. Jeev is the individual soul. Jagat is this visible universe. And Ishwara, the Lord, who manifests in the form of avatara or gods and goddesses. Ishwar. They are all one. And what is that one? Nothing but that consciousness, nothing but that Satchidananda. Iti bhavaya. Think this, meditate this, and feel that. Here we find that simple question came from Arjuna that he is so much bereaved. He is crying for loss of his son, Abhimanyu. And what type of advice is given here? So where is your son now? Where are you, son? There. Where are you? Who is the slayer? Who is the slain? There's nothing remains. It's only Chaitanya remains. Consciousness remains. Bliss remains. And it is you who have become this universe. So that is the sara. Sara means essence. Conclusive essence of all knowledge and wisdom. So look upon you, me, and every object essentially as your conscious self, the big self. This is the truth. And this is incomparably best and the essence of all that I have narrated to you thus far. So far, from beginning till now, end of fourth chapter, I am trying to tell you the same idea again and again, that there is no two. As there is no two, there is no question of loss. There is no question of gain. If there is only one, who will add to that one? Who will subtract from that one? That's why it's called Purnamada, Purnamidam. This is visible universe, is full. That which is transcendental, that is full. There is one full, two infinite. How can be two infinite? That's why they are expressing these ideas to imprint on our mind that is also one absolute infinite. This visible universe is also infinite. And if you take out a chunk of infinity from this infinite, infinite remains the same. So it is mathematically, now mathematicians accept this philosophy. Infinity plus infinity is equal to infinity. Suppose you have two infinities. It cannot be, then it is not infinite. If you say this is infinite and that is also infinite, then how can it be infinite? Infinite word is very small, but its meaning is so great and profound. So infinite plus infinite remains infinite because there is no two. Infinite minus infinite, that also. Then why do you say in minus? Because we have the concept, this world, we see the world, no? There is no consciousness. For me, no consciousness. So what is this one? It's a part of it. So it has come out, we say. It has come out of that. But come out means it has become something else. The snake has come out of the rope. No. Is there rope at all? In the darkness, I am crying, snake. Snake has come out from where? The same rope which is lying down, it has come out of that. So if that has come out of that rope, then where it will merge? The same. So there is no coming, going, the coming out is all imagination. Buddhi, kubuddhi, bad buddhi, bad understanding, wrong understanding. So whole life, our spiritual struggle is nothing but to purify our understanding, correct our understanding. That's why here it is said that day and night one should meditate on this idea that I am not the body, not the mind. Ashupte, ashupte amrite kalam nayat vedanta chintaya. One should have to meditate and think that I am Atman, not only in the class time, but it is all the time, every moment, to be aware that I am seeing something wrong because of my buddhi. It's not giving the idea of me and mine, but it is me is also Atman, and mine, that's also Atman, and that thought, that is also Atman. Tat tam, everything is Atman, and everything is Satchidananda. That's why and here they have given one word, the you, me, and all objects of the visible objects are nothing but consciousness itself. You are to analyze this again and again and renounce, give up, which is a created something out of elements. Sanghata drishti, we talked about that technical term. Sanghata means which is a mixture of all these things. This body is a mixture of so many things, 5 elements, no? This object, this is the mixture of other elements. So everything is a mixture, only unadulterated. Everything is adulterated, you know, in the world, because nothing, all this compound. Mixture of so many items compounded together. But only Atman is the pure self, uncompounded. So analyze with that. So this is the end of this chapter. So if you have any question, quickly come out with the question so that we can. So the conclusion, what we end, remember this idea that this is the essential truth. Bhagavan said here, what is that essential truth? That is this, I am Atman, you are Atman, you are consciousness, I am consciousness, and everything is consciousness. Look, try to look at this world in this view, in this attitude. Start seeing God everywhere. Simply, if we say simple, another simple language, try to see God everywhere. In you, in the material world, and also transcendental world. There is only one reality. That is the essence of all lessons, essence of all teachings. Okay, so we end the 4th chapter here. So we'll be going to the 5th chapter next day when we start again. And if you have questions, just quickly, we'll have sufficient time, 15-20 minutes. Acha. Essence. Essence. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Panamastu. The question is, Ramakrishna said for householders to take at least 3 days now and then to be in solitude, focused on the divine. Does being around people tend to amplify identification with body and personality? No, yes, that is true. Sri Ramakrishna said that look at our life from morning till night. We are always thinking of me and mine, or my family, my business. I'll have to go to do this business. I'll have to go for shopping. I, me, mine. It is a part of life. We cannot deny that. So when Sri Ramakrishna says that if and when we are living in the similar minded people, our that thought becomes dominant. You go, you live with some holy people, 10 people living, singing bhajan. So you forget your I-ness, you forget your minus, you forget your family problem. Huh? When suppose here we have, uh, previously we had our kirtan days. So everyone is coming, whatever their thought, as soon as they enter here, bhajan is going on, participating into that, singing that. Suppose in the evening prayer time, we all, whatever we do, we tune ourselves in that. So our I-ness, my meanness, mindness is pushed away little bit. So that's why when we mix with people of different character, our mind gets influenced by that. But we have no way out. We'll have to live there. That's why Ramakrishna said, you cannot do that totally. So at least you can see a difference if you push yourself out and go to some monastery or some resort for 2 3 days, separate. I am nobody but God. Take a spiritually inspiring book, and you see you have no association to give more fanning on the flame of worldliness. So that helps. That's why in Sri Ramakrishna's suggestion is very pertinent to be away from the place. Even if you live at your home and you are very busy, and why people try to go out, going into the beach? Why? They go to beach and feel a different view of life. See the ocean, see people are smiling, and you may be depressed in your home alone. But if you are worldly minded, then their worldly thought will be more gathering in your heart. So if opposite way we go to some secluded place, beauty of the nature, uh, you can see how many birds are chirping, you can see their color. Everywhere you can see a difference. So that isolation makes us away from our old rut thoughts of our worldly thoughts, me and mine. So in that respect, it is better if we can get a chance. Ramakrishna said, if you can go for 1 month, if not for some days, if God, not one day, if not for few hours even. That's why our meditation is a good practice. In the morning, though you are at home or wherever, but you are separating yourself from everyone for 1 hour, evening 1 hour, or whatever, as much as we can. And if you go out of place, out of the old place where you live, it makes a great difference. It is the experience of everybody. No? Even if you go to for few days for San Francisco, or you are San Francisco people comes for few days here, no? What day in there? Because this psychology is that you are there, you are entangled with your old so many duties, responsibilities, and other people are talking about the same type of worldly things, no? And now you just come out, and in a different environment, your mind feels expanded. Another question: is it true that in case of sadhakas for whom this is their last birth, have to suffer for actions for which they don't have any distinct memory, probably not even committed in the present birth, as most of their, if not all karmic account needs to be wiped out? Yes, that's a one type of idea. Most of us carry that idea. We find that holy people, many of our sadhus, not our sadhus, so the even wandering swamis or great swamis in those who have done extreme spiritual practices in Himalayas or in some area, they also suffer. Last part, someone goes very quickly without much suffering. But some people lay down quite long time. And only what can be explained? Some karma. That is the faith, that is the belief that some karma is to wipe out. A little remnant is there, you should have to clear. And as we give the idea of the trajectory idea, throwing a stone, if in the previous life, whatever I have done, I have an idea that I will shoot the gun in this angle, 30 degrees angle from where I am standing. No, 30 degrees. You could have changed it to 40 degree also. But you decided that that is my target. One thought, in next life I'll be something. And that one thought, that trajectory, that goal, you throw the stone, it is on going on. In this journey, what is to happen, it happens. That's why Holy Mother said, what is to happen, it will happen. But if you want joy, then you will have to repeat the Lord's name so that these happenings will not affect your mind. So life is like that.
What about all the Sanchita karma? Even though it's not Prarabdha yet, it's just Sanchita?
Prarabdha, normally we call Prarabdha. Sanchita is getting accumulated there. But also it says what you have done in this life, that impact also comes. It's a complicated thing.
It's very complicated.
Complicated. We cannot say exactly the Prarabdha, but also in this life, it says, our scriptures say, if someone does much horrible things, very bad things, they get their consequence in this life itself. Or it gets stored up. So it is very complicated idea about karma theory, but only one theory that it is this life as a destination, and it will go through the suffering or your train journey. You may go through the snow, or you may go to the same destination. Everyday train drivers drive the train. No, for them, this how many experiences they get. Someday rain, someday frost, someday what you call your snow, and someday something comes up in the middle. You have to make a break. So all these experiences come. So that is part of life, and that karma may be considered as the prarabdha karma. We find that Mahapurush Maharaj, Shivananda Maharaj, remain in paralytic condition for a long time. Swami Shivananda Maharaj. Swami Vivekananda was high blood sugar and pressure and all these situations. Ramakrishna himself, severe trouble of cancer pain. And also, I'm talking about them. Their what you call vicarious atonement, that means taking the sin of others. These people are pure in soul. They did so much austerity. They have nothing, any bad karma in their life, but still they suffer, taking others' karma into their fold, bad karma. So this is called the karma. So you took others' karma, that is also added you on the prarabdha. That's a question. Is it prarabdha karma? No, they are pure. They should not suffer. They would have died. But this is also included into this plan of this birth. In his planning, he has accepted, he has come down in this world to do good. But that good condition of the good, to do good, it is incorporated there. So we can think that it is prarabdha karma, but it is anyhow some karma, whether you don't understand or not. Another question: who is competent to study and practice Vedanta? Is the path open to all? Yes, path is open to all, but we should have to equip ourselves. If we don't equip ourselves, and even suppose I am not equipped to learn, say, chemistry, I'm not that much efficient. But I have my influence, I get admitted into the school, a PhD class. No? What shall I do? If I enter there as a PhD student, even by hook and crook, if I have entered, I'm not competent. So I'll be a failure there. So that's the point.
But Vedanta is different, like
Ve-
Bhakti Vedanta. You can do Karma Vedanta.
No.
It doesn't have to be only always Jnana path and like something.
No. Vedanta. But Vedanta, his question is practice of Vedanta. If you say Vedanta. What alternative he is not asking. He is asking the Vedanta path. Open to all. Yes. Vedantic background, you can do Jnana, Karma, Yoga, all you can do. That's the best. That's the contribution of Ramakrishna Vivekananda, Vedanta.
In the Gita, Krishna says all the time, karma yoga.
Yeah, but karma with Vedantic perspective, that what Swami Vivekananda brought it, and also Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned, that karma can, with the Vedantic perspective, you are doing karma, it is not doing karma. You are serving the self. Your action is the same. You are cooking, but cooking is, I am doing karma, cooking karma, to please these people. This is one idea. And I am serving God in me, serving God in others. So this is karma, but it is in a Vedantic.
But it's a way to purify your mind
Purify
so that you can understand
Right.
Vedanta.
Actually, Vedanta, we say, I am not the body, not the mind, I am the Atman. Actually, we even could not imagine, your intellect also cannot perceive that. To have a clear perception, gradually more and more and more, purity of the heart is necessary. That's why we are even not competent. That does not mean that we should not practice it. When we are born, we are all competent for studying the classes what we are studying now. But we are by studying, by listening to others, by practice. So we should practice Vedanta, but be careful not to misuse Vedanta. Misunderstanding of Vedanta. That story goes that someone did something wrong and he was caught and he was taken to the court and the judge gave some punishment. And he said, Sir, I am Vedanta. I don't do anything. I am Atman. So why this punishment? Then says, I am not giving punishment to the Atman. I am giving punishment to the person whose hand did this, whose speech did this. So that person I am doing. See, Vedanta applied wrongly, but Vedanta, if you say Vedanta is everything, Vedanta does not do anything. He cannot do bad thing, he cannot do good thing. He is beyond. So, yeah, and also what this suggestion came, that Vedanta should not be only the Advaita Vedanta, it can be different Bhakti Vedanta. You love God, all God's form, you love, and you can do your devotional practice and take the name. In Hindu culture, they take in the morning Krishna, Rama, Govinda, Kali, Shiva, Ramakrishna. Even in early morning, he used to come and then clapping in the hand, he used to dance and sing all the gods and goddesses' name. No, so they are not different. In South India also, no, many people in the morning they chant so Durga, Ma, and then Saraswati, Kali, Durga, different aspects of all the names of different gods and goddesses. So Bhakti Vedanta, Karma Vedanta, Karma can be applied with Vedanta. Another question, is script reading a must? Can we just perform japa and puja with the bhakti and trust religiously? Can we get the same effect? Yes, scriptural reading helps us to uplift our mind. But if you can do japa and meditation, that's also good. Everyone's temperament is not the same. Someone likes to read books and keep the mind uplifted. Someone does not. But someone does the other way. Uh, they are practicing worshipping, and then they can get the same benefit depending on their temperament. Distinct memory, probably not even committed in the present birth, as most of their, if not all, karmic account needs to be wiped out clean. Uh, distinct, no, all karmic, all karmic accounts of the sanchit, that's called accumulated. That's a life and life and life, infinite storehouse is there. We need not have to bother about that. But what is now acting in this present, and with this understanding, I'm not the body. If I can disconnect, then this connection will go away. Then my freedom will come immediately. We are not to bother about what is past, what is stored in my bank account. I'm how much debt. If I disconnect, if I declare that I am no more bankruptcy, so all goes away. Of course, bankruptcy also takes away some rights and privileges, but you get the highest privilege being one with the Brahman. And then all your previous loans and interest loan and 10% and 20% credit card loan, this house rent and this and that, bus, all gone. Nothing will be able to touch. That is the way. Okay, thank you. Acha, tomorrow, yes, tomorrow is our guest Swami. Please attend that. Swami Ishatmanandaji has come from Chicago, and he will be giving the evening class on gospel. But we'll ask him to also speak something about his work in Chicago. He is doing other work also. So I would ask to you people to join more tomorrow, online or in person with vaccine and mask, as is our normal protocol we are maintaining. So thank you all for joining, and Mother bless us all. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.